How much of 2021 can we really remember?
Let's talk about that. Good mythical morning.
As 2021 draws to a close, I would like to acknowledge 2021, you were slightly more normal than 2020.
Yes.
Thank you for that. Now, I'm not saying you were normal by any means, but compared to 2020, you were slightly more normal.
Yeah.
And I thank you for that.
Thank you for that.
Thank you for thanking me for that.
I mean, personally, I want to completely forget 2020, but
Yeah.
I'd like to forget most of 2021.
Maybe we already have.
Right, well, that's exactly what we're trying to find out today, because we're carrying on the year-end tradition of seeing how much we've already forgotten. It's time for, can we remember 2021? Easy, no sweat. I can even remember 2022. What do you mean it hasn't happened yet?
I mean that it hasn't happened yet.
Here's how it works. Just like last year, we're time traveling GMM style to find out how well we actually remembered the things we learned and experienced right here at this desk on this show. The Mythical crew has recreated a series of games we played in 2021, and the answers we're gonna need to remember, they do exist somewhere in our brains because we've already been given those answers. The question is, will we be able to access that stored information? Yes, well, of course. Well, it's gonna be easy, right?
No. Is it gonna be easy for you? I don't know, time will tell. In the end, the loser will have to read a laundry list of embarrassing things they said or did on the show throughout the year.
Okay, so we're gonna get started with some cross-continental time travel. Apparently, it's time again for...
Where in the world do these international fried foods come from?
Okay, since we're reliving a round of international darts, Mom, you there?
I love you boys, almost as much as I love Dockers.
Yo, still doing it. She got
yeah.
that Docker still working again.
Yeah,
Dad,
get paid.
you there?
That's right.
You know what? Just simple.
Yeah.
Link's dad, are you there?
Hey boys, it's me, Link's dad.
There it is. Hey, Dad. Glad you're still hanging around in the woods.
Okay. Yeah, that was a good one, man.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
He's a very supportive person.
Okay, Stevie, what is the first thing that we have to remember from this past year or this year that we're ending?
Yes.
Okay, obviously it's an international round, but we're going to play a little trivia game at first to see which one of you gets the advantage of going second in this round.
Yeah.
And of course, it's a 2021 question. On June 5th, Taylor Swift's record of most songs in the top 10 at one time by a woman was broken. Who broke that record?
This should be,
I
a lot of,
mean, you're the music man.
Think TikTok.
You got to take the chance.
Link.
Stevie Nicks.
Everybody laughed at you. I would have said Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah,
but
why would it be Stevie Nicks? 'Cause I think,
Okay, you guys are
when you
both...
said TikTok, I was like, oh yeah, the Fleetwood Mac thing.
Yeah,
was
you're
big on
both
TikTok.
thinking of tracks that were used on TikTok. The hint was
But it
kind
can't-
of like
it can't be.
an artist born on TikTok. Olivia Rodrigo.
How
Yeah.
because her album.
Well, she had
Bullcrap.
8 songs in the top 10, and Taylor
Wow.
Swift had 6.
That's crazy.
So, Rhett, you get to throw second. And here's your international fried food, which you've already been told the origin of back on March 15th, 2021.
Yeah. Is
March 5th, you remember this stuff?
it's meat with a sauce.
There ain't no meat. This is
Happy early
taters,
St.
man.
Patrick's
Taters and,
Why don't you eat that and tell me it's not meat?
well, it's taters and peppers. So I'm gonna tell you it's not meat.
Mine's meat.
Okay, here's a meat. And here's taters.
I remember liking this just as much the second time.
All right, this is for you, Stevie Nicks, topping the charts. Oh crap! There's freaking nothing to go on this map.
Yep, you're gonna have to just throw it and
Country's there.
throw it and hope.
Dad, I'm gonna need your help with this.
What did Jesus do when Mary Magdalene tracked dirt through the house?
Was that my mom pre-laughing at Charles's joke? She's always thought he's really funny.
I think it was my dad laughing at his joke while he was telling. I mean, Dad, you have quite a talent. You can laugh out of one side of your mouth. Yep. Laugh out of one side of your mouth and tell a joke with the other side.
Jesus swept.
That's the punchline.
Mom, that wasn't you laughing?
No, siree.
Yeah, it was my dad laughing while telling a joke.
Dad, get a load of that. He laughed at his own joke.
Jeez.
No, man, Jesus.
He just said,
swept.
cheese. All right, Link, throw it up there, boy.
I remember eating this, and I remember liking the sauce,
Mm-hmm.
and you were talking about the yellowness of the sauce. Is that curry? No, this is Pakistan.
Dockers.
Dockers.
I don't know why I'm thinking Pakistan, but I am.
No.
Oh. Your dad, that was a strong no from Charles. I mean, that man's got perspective, so I'd probably listen to him.
Dad, I got nothing else to go. Unless you're going to tell me the answer.
No.
No!
Man, I centralized myself on the African continent by accident.
If I remember correctly, I said,
Say what you would say, and then that's probably what you said.
I taste a jerk seasoning.
Oh, a jerk seasoning.
And that makes me think I need to go into the Caribbean. But if I remembered what happened earlier this year, I went for the Caribbean area. And then Josh was like, the reason you tasted that is because the seasoning used in jerk, it's also used in India. I think this is India, so Pakistan would have been a great answer.
Oh, man, you've hit China.
All right, guys, to see if
Not
either
far
of
from
you
India.
remembered correctly, we're going to go all the way back to March 15th.
That sauce is good.
That's good. That is a jerk sauce. This has got to be Jamaica. Oh, I hit the United States. Everybody in New Zealand is so nice that they have to eat jerk seasoning just to try to get a little more salty.
I love it. That's what I'm going to do. New Zealand.
This is the spice bag, an on-the-go bag consisting of spicy fries, fried chicken, fried onions, peppers, a variety of spices, and served with a curry sauce. The spice bag was created in 2010 by the Sunflower Chinese Takeaway and quickly became a huge craze with a cult-like following in Dublin, Ireland.
Oh. You
I-
didn't remember. You said jerk, but that was it.
No. I said, this is the part I remembered. Jerk, but it was curry, and then that gets you to India, but it doesn't get you all the way back to the UK. So,
Did I win?
That's nice, honey.
It's like one of the national dishes of England.
Exactly. Humor him.
All right, Link, you had 23, and Rhett, 29.
okay. Link takes it.
Yes. What do you think, Dad?
No.
All right, now from the GMM archives and rising from the dead, it's time for, again, potatoes, Alfredos, and tasty cream puffs. Which of these foods can we not get enough of?
On May 26, 2021, you tasted the world's most addictive foods according to science. Now, you'll taste one of those foods one more time and try to remember where it falls on the addictive food scale.
Okay.
Do
So
you
the
see the
opposite
addictive
of what we
food
did yesterday.
scale? It's next to Chase's hair.
Yeah, next time I can do this, and it's not going to do anything.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I remember.
Careful.
I remember that. All right. So now we're back
Ooh.
in the positive zone.
That's exactly
Pizza,
what
chocolate,
Chase's
ice
hair looked
cream,
like.
Non-diet soda are on the board.
Whoever can best remember the food's correct spot or closest to it gets the point. Remember, we've already told you the answer. You may lift your cloche. And of course, as you remember, cheeseburgers are addictive thanks to high doses of fat and sugar, which act the same way as nicotine and other substances
Yeah.
do in becoming habit forming.
This is why I don't smoke, because I eat cheeseburgers.
Crap.
I mean,
I think
I
don't want to say what I'm thinking because I don't want to give you a leg up. Do you remember?
I think I remember what we did with this originally, and then I think we were wrong, and I can't remember what we were wrong about, and what was actually right.
I can't remember the
We
other
were wrong.
things.
You ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
7.
Six. Ooh,
Oh,
we're
it was
both
either-
thinking
it was
the same
either
thing,
6 or 7.
Which is the opposite of what we think we were thinking before, which we think we were thinking that it was number 3 or 4 before.
6
Well,
is
let's see how you guessed last time.
cheeseburgers.
I really want a second bite.
I really want a second bite.
Cheeseburgers, some of my favorite
I tend to
things.
think that things that have high sugar content are going to be more addictive to things that are meaty and have fat in them.
I think the addiction is like, not if I need another bite, but do I want another whole cheeseburger? And maybe that's just
Am I thinking
us-
about it all the time? I'm thinking like number 6 or 7.
Yeah.
Is where this feels
Yeah,
like
it's not as addictive as ice
Oh,
cream.
we were wrong, man.
Non-diet soda. Yeah, let's
7?
let's slot it in at 6.
6.
I like a good cheeseburger.
We did the exact There same
Oh,
thing.
Uh,
Number 6. Definitely not top 5. Very good though. Dang it, we did the exact same thing, which makes me think that it was higher and you're gonna be closer, because I think we were wrong. We were
The
definitely wrong.
correct spot for cheeseburgers is number 7.
Oh, real what? No, I was right
were
then
right.
and right now.
You're consistently right both times, and I was wrong. You get it.
I just get a point. Okay, now we're tied. But now it's time again for all of these things have aged oh so poorly. If a Canadian is to blame, they should say sorry. Heads up, today is the last day to get your expedited shipping on Mythical merch in time for any gift giving you're thinking about doing this holiday season. So make sure to buy anything you've had your eye on today at mythical.com. Don't wait.
If you wanted to get there,
Okay, boys, now it's time to fill in the blanks of some terribly aged vintage ads and entertainment. You first played this game back on April 30th.
Wow, okay, that's a long time ago.
April 30th. I remember it like it was. I don't remember
That many months ago.
Yeah.
And this round is worth up to 2 points because you'll be filling in the blanks of 2 different ads. Whoever gets the closest on each gets the point. Your first ad is a Van Heusen ad, which you've already seen. What the heck were they saying in this non-progressive nightmare? Please fill in the blanks. Van Heusen, period. Show her it's blank.
Oh man, what was it? It was so derogatory.
We didn't. Neither one of us got it right.
Because we don't think like that,
So we
man.
can't really go with instincts. We have to go with memory, which is not our forte.
But he's in the bed. She's kneeling and offering to the king the breakfast.
See, I'm about to just write down my best guess, which will it be the same guess as before? Have I changed that much since April that I would have a different guess? So that's what I'm trying.
The fact that I was almost assuredly wrong the first time makes me think that that would not be a good strategy for me.
I know.
So I'm accessing memory, which is also not working.
All right, so what did you say since you were accessing memory?
Show her it's her job.
Wow. I remember it being controversial.
It was really extreme, man. That's
but
why
it
I went
wasn't
with
that extreme. I didn't know what it was. Maybe I was right. I think that I said, and I'm saying again, show her it's a man's world.
That's not bad, man.
All right, let's watch the clip from the last time we had to suffer through this sexist ad tagline.
I came up with what I think is a good slogan.
Oh, you're trying now. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
Show her it's more than a tie.
What else? What?
That's not.
You weren't trying.
That didn't work.
Show her it's business time.
Oh, okay. So,
Oh.
okay.
Get it?
Yeah.
Get it? Business time.
We didn't know how bad it was going to be.
It's
no.
worse than that. It's show her it's a man's world.
Whoa! Oh, come on, Van Heusen.
How did I do that? I didn't remember that.
No, hold on.
In my memory, that was my answer.
The thing is that you just did, though, you thought you were accessing instinct and you were accessing memory. So your memory and your instinct parts of your brain got rewired.
Switched. So what does that mean? Whenever I remember something, I'm just making it up every time?
I know it means when you go with your instincts, you're just remembering things. So you don't have any instinct. You just have memories. Hey, but you got the right answer.
I've lived a full life.
Okay, next up you have a poorly aged Batman comic strip cell from 1951. It reads,
What?
Meanwhile, at the Joker's hideout, the Joker says, so, they laugh at my blank, will they? I'll show them how many blanks the Joker can make. What word, also appearing on the front page of the newspaper, fills all of these blanks?
I remember this not making sense even when it was revealed.
Yeah, it's the same word twice, though, right? 3 times.
Yep, it's the same word used everywhere.
I feel really strongly about this. And
I don't.
have no reason. I
thought that you guys would like immediately get this because in my memory, it really sticks out. So I was like, well, I think they'll get this one.
I actually feel like I may have just accessed an instinct or a memory.
Well, I want to see yours first based on the look on your face.
Boner.
I said boner too, 3 times.
Yay! We all said boner. Let's look at the original
boner?
I
clip.
think it is boner.
They laugh at
my iPhones, will they? I'll show them how many iPhones the Joker can
It
make.
doesn't even make sense.
Turtle at Joker's iPhones.
I said, so they laugh at my makeup. I'll show them how many ups the Joker can make.
Oh,
They laugh at my boner, will they? I'll show them how many boners the Joker can make.
Yeah, see?
Hey, we did it. So nobody gets a point because we tied.
But you got the first. I don't know how we're doing points here.
Yeah, he got the first one, and then you both get a point for the second
I
one.
didn't mean to rub your boner.
Thank you.
Rubbed
But
it right out.
It was just one boner, not three.
Yay, we remember boner.
Yay!
We just
Yay! We remember boners.
I said
2021.
I said yay. I said yes and hey.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
All right, let's do another one.
This time again for
Extreme Snacks Extreme Edition.
welcome again to the Axe Alley.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this last round is worth 2 points.
Oh.
Whoever gets this 2021 trivia question right wins the advantage of throwing their axe second. The question is, in what month of this year did the long-awaited Friends reunion happen?
I remember that I watched the ad for that.
Well, what month?
That's all I needed to know.
Where were you?
I think,
What were you wearing?
I think that was May-ish.
Yeah, it was May 27th.
Whoa!
Yeah. Thank you.
Wow, okay.
That means that you have to axe throw first, my friend.
Take the buttons.
I don't know how I remember that. I just
Chaster-Jack. What do we call you?
remember in May I was looking at ads a lot.
Snack chase. But I
Lumber
have some
snack
tunes, yeah.
chase. Chaster,
Okay, guys,
Chaster
so
Jack.
you can go ahead and uncloche. I'm like thoroughly impressed by that
Oh,
month guess.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Okay, so you'll be guessing which of these pet snacks is marketed as extreme, something that should be pretty fresh in your head since you just played this exact round and ate these exact snacks on October 21st.
So we have this
Really?
a stroopwafel for animals, and here we are tasting it again.
It still tastes bad, but you probably like it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I do like it, so I assume that I did like it.
We have some nasty fish.
This is like snake skin.
It's still awful. I mean, do we have? I mean, again, I always ask the same questions. Do we have to?
I'm
do
not
this?
really gonna taste that.
And then basically just
Classic morsel.
little turdies,
Very crunchy.
and you like them.
Extremely crunchy.
Well, you know what?
Ugh. Oh, actually, they taste horrible. I gotta take some more of this dog stroopwafel.
You get the advantage of going first or second. First,
Second.
second.
That's
You
fine.
go first, and
I'm glad.
here's another disadvantage for both of you. You get to play with the Chatterbox obstacle in place.
Is it optical?
Yeah.
The little suckers are back.
And we're so glad to see you. Oh, you're mocking me, huh? Do you think you know? Do you remember? How are you approaching this?
I don't know if I know that I knew, but I know that I think I knew. And
Shut up!
And I think that I knew that I know that it's the waffles. Because in my mind, the waffles made sense. But then there's a part of me that thinks that it may have been the little grimy things.
They were tasting.
I can't think straight!
Yeah, I know, man. Just throw the axe. All right. None of the numbers on there have anything to do with this. It's whoever's close to the correct bullseye.
I'm going blue.
Oh, and you nailed it.
Okay, but you know what?
Yeah, that's what I said.
I definitely didn't hit a bullseye.
You left the door open if it were blue, but it's not blue, right?
It's green?
It's not green. I'm pretty sure
It's the fish?
that it's the fish because we went reverse. Shut up! We did some reverse psychology thing and we didn't think that was it, or at least I did.
Listen, I trust your memory's better than mine. You've demonstrated that. So
It's instincts. So I'm saying the correct answer is red for the win of the whole thing.
okay.
Oh, a little low, but I'll take it.
But if the red's right, you got it.
All right, which of these snacks is the extreme version? Let's roll the clip and find out.
Ooh, is this a stroopwafel?
What is that string coming off of it?
That is
That's for animals.
right. Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think it's the fish skins.
Are y'all ready for this?
Changed up.
Oh, I see how it is. But I think that these stroopwafels here, I mean, that's an extreme stroopwafel because it tastes like bacon.
We switched
One
up.
of these snacks promises to fulfill your pet ferret's every carnivorous desire, and that is the Marshall Ferret Extreme freeze-dried treats on the red podium.
Yes, see? I remembered
Which
what
is
you did,
these?
and then you remembered what I did. And I won the whole freaking
Yeah,
thing.
you get a bag. No, actually, you don't get anything. It's the loser who is me. I get to relive my most embarrassing moments of the year and get Mythical more. I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Don't end that in a question mark. Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is?
I'm Kirk. This is Austin. We just got finished doing a where in the world did these international snacks come from? And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Look at them having fun, just throwing darts.
Oh, it's
eating
fun to
stuff.
throw darts at the world. Click the top link to watch us discover the best candy created in 2021 and go Mythical more.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land. Need mythical merch in a hurry? Try Amazon.com/mythical for grooming, logo wear, and reissued designs delivered with prime shipping.